Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Respected viewers and listeners, we are all aware we are living in a country which has tremendous challenges. We don't need to elaborate much on the challenges, whether it be crime, lack of safety and security, lack of service delivery, corruption, nepotism that is in the higher echelons of society. Given the situation, a common discussion within family and within community circles is, should we migrate? Should we go to another country? I believe that going to another country and migrating is a personal decision, and anyone who does it, there can be no objection to it. After all, there is freedom, and it is according to the circumstances of a person. However, we need to ask ourselves the question, what percentage of people in our community can afford or will want to migrate? And we will come to the conclusion that there will be a very small percentage, maybe 1, 2, 3%. Majority of the people are going to be living in South Africa. And if that is the case, then it is our responsibility to make the country that we are living in a better place to stay in. To put our shoulder to the wheel, to see that the country we are living in is a place where we can live freely and with safety and security, away from crime. We have to put our shoulder to the wheel. And yes, it will be difficult and there will be challenges. But when we look at history, we find wherever Muslims went, they left behind such a positive influence in the countries that they were in, that the people turned to Islam because of the conduct and the way they carried themselves. Look at Indonesia and Malaysia. Today, majority Muslims in that country. But it was not conquered. There was no conquest that took place. They went there, they traded. And they traded with such honesty that the people became inclined towards them because of that. Look at the example of our beloved Nabi Karim Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, where he showed us that live in a community, in a society, by doing good to the community and making your mark. Nabi Karim Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said, you are not a believer if you are full and you are satiated while your neighbor is hungry. Play your role in trying to alleviate that poverty. And one occasion, Nabi Karim Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam heard a noise in Medina. And people normally, when they hear a noise, there's a certain degree of apprehension and fear. And they came out with difficulty and apprehension out of their homes. And what sight greeted them? The Prophet of Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala on his horseback, telling the people, remain in your homes. I went to go and investigate the source of the noise. There is nothing to be afraid of. Subhanallah. He went to investigate the source of the noise and he reassured the people. Let us do likewise. Play our role in making the country or the area we are living in a better place to live in.